'Tis strange, my Theseus, that these lovers speak of.
More strange than true. I never may believe these antique fables nor these fairy toys. Lovers and madmen have such seething brains, such shaping fantasies that apprehend more than cool reason ever comprehends. The lunatic, the lover, and the poet are of imagination all compact. One sees more devils than vast hell can hold. That is the madman. The lover, all is frantic, sees Helen's beauty in the brow of Egypt. The poet's eye, in a fine frenzy rolling, doth glance from heaven to earth, from earth to heaven, and as imagination bodies forth the forms of things unknown, the poet's pen turns them to shapes and gives to airy nothing a local habitation and a name. Such tricks have strong imagination, that if I would but apprehend some joy, it comprehends some bringer of that joy. Or in the night, imagining some fear, how easy is a bush supposed to bear?
But all the story of the night told over, and all their minds transfigured so together, more witnesseth than fancy's images, and grows to something of great constancy, but howsoever strange and admirable.
But here come the lovers, full of joy and mirth. Joy, gentle friends, joy in fresh days of love, accompany your hearts.
More than to us. Wait in your royal walks, your board, your bed.
Oh, come now, what masks, what dances shall we have to wear away this long age of 3 hours between our after supper and bedtime? Where is our usual manager of mirth? What revels are in hand? Is there no play to ease the anguish of a torturing hour? Call Philostrate.
Here, mighty Theseus.
Say, what abridgment have you for this evening? What mask? What music? What shall we beguile the lazy time, if not with some delight?
There is a brief how many sports are ripe. Make choice of which your highness will see first.
The battle with the centaurs, to be sung by an Athenian eunuch to the harp. Will none of that. That have I told my love and glory of my kinsman Hercules. The riot of the tipsy bacchanals tearing the Thracian singer in their rage. This is an old device, and it was played when I from Thebes came last a conqueror. The thrice three muses mourning for the death of learning, late decease, and beggary. That is some satire, keen and critical, not sorting with a nuptial ceremony. A tedious brief scene of young Pyramus and his love Thisbe, very tragic mirth. Merry and tragical, tedious and brief. That is hot ice and wondrous strange snow. How shall we find the concord of this discord?
A play there is, my lord, some 10 words long, which is as brief as I have known a play. But by 10 words, my lord, it is too long, which makes it tedious. For in all the play there is not one word apt, one player fitted. And tragical, my noble lord, it is. For Pyramus therein doth kill himself, which, when I saw rehearsed, I must confess made mine eyes water. But more merry tears the passion of loud laughter never shed.
What are they that do play it?
Hard-handed men that work in Athens here, which never labored in their minds till now, and now have toiled their unbreathed memories with this same play, against your nuptial.
And we will hear it.
No, my noble lord, it is not for you. I have heard it over, and it is nothing, nothing in the world. Unless you can find sport in their intents, extremely stretched and conned with cruel pain to do you service.
I will hear that play, for never anything can be amiss when simpleness and duty tender it. Go, bring them in, and take your place, ladies.
I love not to see wretchedness o'ercharged, and duty in his service perishing.
Why, gentle sweet, you shall see no such thing.
He says that they can do nothing in this kind.
The kinder we to give them thanks for nothing. Our sport shall be to take what they mistake. and what poor duty cannot do, noble respect takes it in might, not merit. Where I have come, great clerks have purposed to greet me with premeditated welcomes, where I have seen them shiver and look pale, make periods in the midst of sentences, throttle their practiced accents in their fears, and in conclusion dumbly have broke off, not paying me a welcome. Trust me, sweet, out of this silence yet I picked a welcome, and in the modesty of fearful duty I read as much as from the rattling tongue of saucy and audacious eloquence. Love, therefore, and tongue-tied simplicity in least spoke most to my capacity.
So please your grace, the prologue is addressed.
Let him approach.
If we offend, it is with our good will. And you should think we come not to offend, but with good will. To show our simple skill, that is the true beginning of our end, consider, then we come but in despite. We do not come as minding to content you, our true intent is all for your delight. We are not here, that you should hear. Repent you, the actors are at hand, and by their show you shall know all that you are like to know.
This fellow doth not stand upon points.
He hath read his prologue like a rough colt. He knows not to stop. A good moral, my lord. It is not enough to speak, but to speak true.
Indeed, he hath played upon his prologue like a child on the recorder. A sound, but not in government.
His speech was like a tangled chain. Nothing impaired, but all disordered. Who is next?
Tangled! Perchance you wonder at this show, but wonder on till truth make all things plain. This man is Pyramus. If you would know this beauteous lady, Thisbe is certain. This man with line and rough cast doth present wall, that vile wall which did these lovers asunder, and through walls chink. Poor souls, they are content to whisper, at the which let no man wonder. This man with lantern, dog, and bush of thorn presenteth moonshine. For if you will know, by moonshine did these lovers think no scorn to meet, and Ninus' tomb there to woe. This grisly beast, which lion hight by name, the trusty Thisbe coming first by night, did scare away, or rather did affright. And as she fled, her mantle she did fall, which lion vile, bloody mouth did stain. Anon comes Pyramus, sweet youth, and tall, and finds his trusty Thisbe's mantle slain, whereat, with bloody, blameful blade, he bravely broached his boiling bloody breast. And Thisbe, tarrying in mulberry shade, his dagger drew, and died. For all the rest, let lion, moonshine, wall, and lovers twain, and large discourse, while here they do.
I wonder if the lion be to speak.
No wonder, my lord. One lion may when many asses do.
This same interlude it doth befall that I, one Snout by name, present a wall. And such a wall as I would have you think that had in it a crannied hole or chink, through which the lovers, Pyramus and Thisbe, did whisper often very secretly. This loam, this rough cast, and this stone doth show that I am that same wall. The truth is so. And this is the cranny, bright and sinister, through which the fearful lovers are to whisper.
You desire lime and hair to speak better?
It is the wittiest partition that I've ever heard discourse, my lord.
Pyramus draws near the wall. Silence.
Oh, grim-looked night. Oh, night, with hue so black. Oh, night, whichever art when day is not. Oh, night. Oh, night. Alack, alack, alack. I fear my Thisbe's promise is forgot, and thou, O wall, oh sweet, oh lovely wall, that standest between her father's ground and mine, thou wall, oh sweet and lovely wall, show me thy chink to blink through with mine eye. Thanks, courteous wall. Jove shield thee well for this. But what I see, no Thisbe do I see. Oh, wicked wall, through whom I see no bliss. Cursed be thy stones for thus deceiving me.
The wall, methinks, being sensible, should curse again?
No, in truth, sir, he should not. Deceiving me is Thisbe's cue. She is to enter now, and I am to spy her through the wall. You see, it will fall, Pat, as I told you. Yonder she comes.
O wall, full often hast thou heard my moans, for parting my fair Pyramus and me. My cherry lips have oft kissed thy stones with lime and hair knit up in thee.
I see a voice. Now will I to the chink to spy, and I can hear my Thisbe's face. Thisbe,
My love, thou art my love, I think.
think what you wilt, I am thy lover's grace, and, like Lysander, am I trusty still.
And I, like Helen, till the fates me kill.
Not Shaphalus to Procrus was so true.
As Shaphalus to Procrus, I to you.
Oh, kiss me through the hole in this vile wall.
I kiss the wall's hole, not your lips at all.
Wilt thou at Ninny's tomb meet me straightway?
Tide life, tide death, I come without delay.
Thus have I, wall, my part discharged so, and, being done, thus wall away doth go.
Now, is the wall down between the two neighbors?
No remedy, my lord, when walls are so willful to hear without warning.
This is the silliest stuff that I ever heard.
The best in this kind are but shadows, and the worst are no worse, if imagination amend them.
It must be your imagination then, and not theirs.
If we imagine no worse of them than they of themselves, they may pass for excellent men. Here come two noble beasts in, a man and a lion.
You ladies, you whose gentle hearts do fear the smallest monstrous mouse that creeps on the floor, may now perchance both quake and tremble here, when lion rough in wildest rage doth roar. Then know that I, as Snug the joiner, am a lion fell, nor else no lion's dam. For if I should as lion come in strife into this place, 'twere pity on my life.
A very gentle beast, and of a good conscience.
The very best at a beast, my lord, that ne'er I saw.
This lion is a very fox for his valor.
True, and a goose for his direction.
Not so, my lord, for his valor cannot carry his discretion, and the fox carries the goose.
His discretion, I am sure, cannot carry his valor, for the goose carries not the fox. It is well. Leave it to his discretion, and let us listen to the moon.
This lanthorn doth the horned moon present.
He should have worn the horns on his head.
He is no crescent, and his horns are invisible within the circumference.
This this lanthorn doth the horned moon present. Myself, the man in the moon, do seem to be.
This is the greatest error of all the rest. The man should be put into the lanthorn. How is it else the man is the moon?
He dares not come there for the candle, for you see, it's already in snuff.
I am weary of this moon. Would he would change.
It appears by his small lighted discretion that he is in the wane. But yet, in courtesy, in all reason, we must stay the time.
Proceed, Moon.
All that I have to say is to tell you that the lanthorn is the moon. I, the man in the moon. This thorn bush, my thorn bush, and this both my cats ran away. But this dog, my dog.
Why, all these should be in the lanthorn, for all these are in the moon. But silence. Wait, here comes Thisbe.
This is old Ninny's tomb. Where is my love?
Oh,
Well roared, lion.
Well, run, Thisbe.
Well shown, moon. Truly, the moon shines with a good grace.
Well moved, lion.
Well, then came Pyramus.
And so the lion vanished.
Sweet moon, I thank thee for thy sunny beams. I thank thee, moon, for shining now so bright. For by thy gracious golden glittering gleams, I trust to take the truest Thisbe sight. But stay, oh spite, my mark, poor knight. What dreadful dole is here? Eyes, do you see? How can it be? Oh, dainty duck, oh dear, thy mantle good, what stained with blood? Approach ye, furies fell. O fates, come, come, cut thread and thrum, quail, crush, conclude, and quell.
Passion and death of a dear friend would go near to make a man look sad.
Beshrew my heart, but I pity the man.
Oh, wherefore, nature, didst thou lion's frame? Since lion's veil hath here deflowered, my dear, which is the fairest dame, what that lived, that loved, that liked, that looked with cheer. Come, tears confound, out sword and wound, the pap of Pyramus, I that left pap, where heart doth hop, thus die I. Thus. Now I am dead. Now I am fled. My soul is in the sky. Tongue, loose thy light. Moon, take thy flight. Now die, die, die.
No die, but an ace for him, for he is but one.
Less than an ace, man. For he's dead. He is nothing.
With the help of a surgeon, he might yet recover and yet prove an ass.
What chance moonshine is gone before Thisbe comes back and finds her lover?
She will find him by starlight. Oh, here she comes, and her passion ends the play.
Methinks she should not use a long one for such a Pyramus. I hope she will be brief.
A moat will turn the balance. Which Pyramus, which Thisbe is the better. He for a man, God warrant us. She for a woman, God bless us.
She hath spied him already with those sweet eyes.
And thus she means Vidalise.
Asleep, my love? What? Dead, my dove? Oh, Pyramus, arise! Speak! Speak! Quite dumb? Dead! Dead? A tomb must cover thy sweet eyes, those lily lips, this cherry nose, these yellow cowslip cheeks are gone! Are gone! Lovers, make moan! His eyes were green as leeks. Oh, sisters three, come, come to me. With hands as pale as milk, lay them in gore. Since you have shore with shears this thread of silk. Tongue, not a word. Come, trusty sword. Come, blade, my breast imbrue. And farewell, my friends. Thus Thisbe ends. Adieu, adieu, adieu.
Moonshine and Lion are left to bury the dead.
Aye, and Wall too.
No, I assure you, the wall is down that parted their fathers. Will it please you to see the epilogue, or to hear a bergamasque dance between two of our company?
No epilogue, I pray you, for your play needs no excuse. Never excuse. For when the players are all dead, there need none to be blamed. Marry, if he that writ it had played Pyramus and hanged himself in Thisbe garter, it would have been a fine tragedy. And so it is, truly, and very notably discharged. But come, your bergamasque, let your epilogue alone. The iron tongue of midnight hath told 12. Lovers, to bed. 'Tis almost fairy time. I fear we shall outsleep the coming morn, as much as we this night have overwatched. This palpable gross play hath well beguiled the heavy gate of night. Sweet friends, to bed. A fortnight holds we this solemnity in nightly revels and new jollity.
Well done, everybody.
Should do that again sometime. That was neat.
Yeah.
I freaking love. I liked what Evan. I loved what you did when he was like, "No, this is a moon, and then this is a dog." I was losing it.
So good.
Yeah, he like knows what theatrical conventions are, and like, but he's like, not everyone knows what they are because he just learned what they were yesterday. Yeah.
It's just like the classic like trope of like the one dude who's like, I don't really act, I just kind of go. Yeah.
He was a like he was some guy in the football team that they brought in because they needed another body, and he was like, "Oh man, so that's what falling action is? That's crazy."
Whoa.
Whoa.
I like to think that Quince legitimately thinks his whole troupe is very talented.
Quince is like, I'm so fortunate to be working with all these professionals.
Yeah, like I watch Starveling and I'm like bawling.
I always saw Quince as like the stage manager who this is his first directing gig. He's been a stage manager all his life, and now he has to direct people, and he's not gonna mess it up.
Yeah,
Like,
I
y'all
love
are
him.
slaying so much.
I'm so stressed out whenever I watch Quince. I'm like, I want this to go well for you, man.
Thank you all for
Bye.
joining. See y'all later. Bye.
Good job, y'all. It's fun.
Thank you for introducing me to new cats. That's important.